reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Now it's Rice, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Played out towards the right wing. Saka. Rice. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, played through for the wide man. Doué. And it's Doué. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Calafiori. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's had it taken off him. He has found the way through. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. Calafiori. Rice. That is good alertness. Fabian Ruiz with a definite foul there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gabriel. Now Subimendi. João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh no, what has happened here? Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Martinelli is offering some sort of an apology there. He shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 9.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a good ball through. Arsenal are 3 down and sinking. Rice. That has not gone well.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Arsenal finding their passes. Hakimi makes the interception. João Neves. Oh, good spread. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Some resolute defending there. And that's a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got tall. harmlessly behind. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Always onto this. He's got away. Martinelli. Now that is a hefty challenge. Arsenal with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely spread. Played back in. Gonzalo Ramos is having the time of his life here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, he's been caught napping. It is a corner, good chance. Arsenal, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Delivered a terrific header! Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Passes short and sharp. Martinelli! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Looking for options for movement. Fabian Ruiz. That's a cute ball. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Saliba. Raya. Zubimendi. Rice tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? João Neves. Doué. Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Doué. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué looking to run onto it. And the ball is out of play. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Doué receives it in a wide position. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Zubimendi. It's Saka. Saliba. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Calafiori.
Rice. Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking to play him in. Martinelli gets into a good position. Swings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zubimendi. Threads one in. Spread neatly. He's come in hard. It's their second corner of the game. And that was somewhat errant. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Pulls it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. An uncompromising challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Some good work on the right flank here. Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, robust challenge.
The attendance for
That
this
is a
match was
jarring tackle, but
62,005.
apparently nothing wrong with it. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. Gabriel. Throw in. And it's Hakimi. Distributed tidily. Doué picks it up out wide. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper beats it away. White knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Calafiori. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! No, it's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Zubimendi, pressing high and with purpose. Ambitious ball here. Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Header! Ødegaard. Saka. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nuno Mendes. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Tries to play it through. Doué picks it up out wide. And they're quick to get it back. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never...
Chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Vitinha clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Calafiori. Gabriel. And it's Subimendi. Now Ødegaard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And claimed it back swiftly. Raya punts it upfield. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Martinelli. Marquinhos. Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. He can run onto that. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And he's denied! Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. That's that, the end. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is...
Shot, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gonzalo Ramos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Nuno Mendes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this, and that is masterful defending.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gonzalo Ramos tries a shot! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Saliba. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That has not gone well. Subimendi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's a sharp little ball here. Saka has it out wide and in space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka hurtling down that right flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nuno Mendes. That's a little off target. Saka. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Look at this. Saka! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kvaratskhelia are well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good take in a good area, and he decides to cross it. It carries far too far and out of play. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saliba calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Now he's got space here. They've won a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Vitinha plays it short. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Ruiz. He won't be happy with that one. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. But they've got it again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. Now it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a searching pass. Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kvaratskhelia, a mighty effort, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Rice wins the duel this time. Oh, they can break here. Martinelli, he's got away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rice considers his options. Calafiori in acres of space out wide. That's a decent clearance. Doué cuts it out. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great ball, chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. And Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Ødegaard. Saka. Aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fabian Ruiz crosses it in here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back in. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 9.
Here we go again.
Gabriel Jesus.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Kai Havertz. Number 14, Eucharist.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Fabian Ruiz! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries across. Fabian Ruiz! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apology...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. penalty, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
That could spell trouble. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Odegaard shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's picked his way through. He saw the... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Paris Saint-Germain on the spot for parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This match was 60,810.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rice. Nicely shaped ball. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Odegaard. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No way through. Hakimi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Calafiori. Now it's Rice. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Subimendi. Odegaard. Threads one in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Could be danger here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, White. Coming on to replace him is number
Zaire
12,
Emery.
Turnbull.
In with the challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
Squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see that...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Martinelli. And it's Mayulu. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Back into the middle. Mayulu. Barcola. Oh, some tackle that. Played into space out wide. He is through here. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. And here's Lee Kang-in. Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, that had the makings of something. And he shoots! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, though...
He's gone for it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Havertz. Mayulu. Calafiori cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcola. And he's there to belt it away. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Today, please have your entry tickets at
So all
hand,
square,
as it's time to
we
announce
need a
today's
winner,
winning
and
lottery
we will be
numbers.
back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Calafiori deals with that comfortably. Timber. Chance here to counter. Rice. Mayulu. Hakimi. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Paris Saint-Germain have it back. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so...
He's having a shot! Really well-taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's been. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's a little loose. And here's Barcola.
There will be one
Tries to
minute
pass
at
it
a
through.
time.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Raya will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Half-time, extra time.
Hello attendees, this
Well,
is
it has been a
Lost
punishing
Children's
game, both
announcement.
physically and
With the
mentally.
father of a boy
But does
in yellow
either team
t-shirt
have
and
what it
his
takes to
way
find a winner?
information centre.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Zaire Emery. Odegaard. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Havertz. Out to the left it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Real chance! It's hit the upright. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Barcola tries to clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Hernandez does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. Timber. Added Subimendi. Out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now it's Dembele. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he was alert to it. Calafiori. Short changes him with that pass. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch,
Security
and you're
staff
never going to
for each
win like
block.
that.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Olmo. Pass somewhat off target. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. And it's Menu. Played to Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Fermin. Always onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fermin goes sliding in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Chance for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. And the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, that was vital. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Lopez, he's found a way through. Takes a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got tall! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. De Ligt. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Balde. It's going to be another throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Aimed beyond the defence. It's out for a goal kick. Played back in. Ahmad, great vision. Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Balde. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. Menu. Bruno Fernandes, and he's worked it through. Maguire, played back. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. Ferran Torres, there's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Ferran Torres certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That has been cut short. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Fermin! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
He's having a go! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Bullish header! Just off target.
Šeško certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a throw. Diogo Dalot. He is through here. Cross into the box. Shoots! Just about within shooting range. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Dalot. Real chance! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Elects to cross. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something.
Big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can Go one better, possibly.
And there's a searching pass. Looking here to chip it through. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Koundé. Can he get it through? Gets a good foot in there. Diogo Dalot. And he was quick to react. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Diallo looking to run onto it. And that's a throw-in. Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
United, number 16, Anand. Coming on the field.
Mainu gets a cross in.
Masraoui.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Dalot. Pedri could move up a gear here. Searching pass he's played there. Well timed. Oh no, what has happened here? Kubasi. Koundé. Yamal has created one goal already. De Jong. Masraoui. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. An uncompromising challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Out towards the flank. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Manchester United, number 2, Diogo Dalot. Number 37, Mainu.
Deep cross.
Coming on the field.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Number 25, Ugarte.
Pedri, spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ferran Torres.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Mason Mount.
Eric Garcia. Decent progress down the left. And it's made its way to him. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Matheus Cunha. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
And the shot! In he goes again. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Casemiro. And here's Mount.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. And it's lofted through here. Ferran Torres.
3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. And he's had it nicked away. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it out wide. Mazraoui. Mount. And it's Mount. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It's a promising position. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Mazraoui. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Drilled in low. Oh, important interception. That has not gone well. Ball is over the line. Ball's out once more. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mathias Cunha! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away. Oh, they could be caught out here. He'll try to keep this, and he shoots! And that's a real chance missed. Koundé. Yamal receives it in a good position here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Plays it through. Dani Olmo gets into a good position. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Mathias Cunha. Look at the space here. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Casemiro. De Ligt. Šeško. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that has been cleared. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? It's Casemiro! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ugarte. And it's Mount. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Pulls it. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Martinez, now he's off and running. You can run onto that, and he's straight offside. De Jong, Balde, and Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the far post.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Olmo. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Please turn your
Thanks
attention
to
the
Jim
screen
alongside
for
me, and as the
information
fans make
provided
their
by
way
the
home,
local
so must
police.
we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Not the most accurate pass. David! He's David! It's a loop in for the pieces! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Eric Garcia. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Kostic. Thuram. Now it's David. Yildiz providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Moretti clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
De Jong. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zhegrova. David! And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Yildiz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri. Balde. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Rashford. Rashford crosses. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yildiz. Yildiz could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yildiz is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's De Jong. De Jong's cross. And that's an excellent interception. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out towards the right wing. And he has been fouled there. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Thuram. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. And Miretti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Yamal. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Fermin, out to the right. Miretti. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Hit into the middle. Ball's gone out of play. Rashford. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Koundé is fouled. Yildiz has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that has not gone well. Locatelli. Now it's David, distributed tidily. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Gently done. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. Bremer calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. And it's Mario. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're off again. Thuram. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Hangs one in. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Defending was strong and firm. Jagrova. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Fermin. Pau Kubasi is there to clear. Locatelli proves too strong. And he's had it nicked away. Played through into space. Played back in. Kostic. Now Thuram. Locatelli. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. João Mario is wide and look, he gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Jong. Balde. Now it's Rashford. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Locatelli is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And they've got a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's a good ball. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Mario providing an outlet on that flank. Good read, needed to be. Oh, they could be caught out here. David! And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fermin. Gets a good foot in there. Spread out to the left. Balde. And it's De Jong. Referee's given a throw. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just eases him off the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 25.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 27.
Rashford is there and he can get that clear. And no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it? And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fermin. Pedri. That has been slung wide. Ball played for Rashford. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Balde. Stood up well to him there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lofted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vlahovic. He is shot at goal! Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Here comes the cross.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball driven towards the far post. Openda is flagged offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Eric Garcia. Balde. The ball has bounced loose now. He'll try to keep this alive. Played in with purpose. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Good ball, good take. Here's a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Out of play for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Yamal tries making a foray down the right, knocks it into space. Played out to the left flank. Balde. Ambitious ball here. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's an imaginative pass. Rashford finds himself offside. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found the way through. And he's there to belt it away. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that. De Jong. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Terrific header! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Kubasi. Yamal. And that was nowhere near his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ahmad! They want to be quick to recover this. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's made its way to... It's Lewandowski! Casemiro shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's good play from him.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he spark a counter here? Chance here to counter. Threads one in. Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
This is their second corner of the game. Manchester United awarded another corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Surely now! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zirkzee! Zirkzee! It's a goal! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Zirkzee demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Eric Garcia has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, good spread. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Manchester United are back on level terms. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Diallo receives it in a good position here. Pedri. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. And the shot! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ahmad. Played through into space. Flashes it. He's got full. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes
Yamal
at a time.
is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Balde. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes. Koundé calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are back underway. Bruno Fernandes. Crosses it in. Takes a shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. De Jong did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now this could be a chance. Vermin. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass... Chance!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Ahmad clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. That looks a good cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Koundé.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now he's got space here. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ahmad. Number 19.
Koundé.
Number 23.
Not the most accurate pass.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Number 30. Shishko. Number 13.
Now he's off and running.
This match was 71,649.
Oh, he's found support out wide. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Great ball, and he's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Valde. Maguire with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Diogo Dalot.
Kubasi.
Number 18.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Ugarte. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. Koundé. Aimed beyond the defence, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, some tackle that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. That's an imaginative pass. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. And he's picked out the run. Now that is a hefty challenge. Lofted in, climbs up big! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Kubasi. No, that pass has been well intercepted. He's having a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's straight offside. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bruno Fernandes. Matthews Cunha! And that would have won it.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
It's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Crosses it in here. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Šeško. De Jong. Well, that's well spotted. De Jong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. De Jong, and it's Lopez. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ugarte. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Xerxes. Zixi proves just a little bit too strong. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And